When I first started editing videos on my smartphone, I was not only excited, I was happy because the magic of making the animations happen, cutting videos, trimming videos was so much in my mind. And at that moment, in that time when I was learning how to edit videos using just my smartphone, was the best thing that had ever happened to me on the internet. Moving forward from already having the app on my phone, I was like, wow, so I will now be able to just make the magic happen, create video, record my videos, and then make it come to life, and the people will sit and watch at me. There was no joy compared to that. But the little problem I had was that I had the app already on my phone. The big problem was I don't know what to expect at the end of me editing my videos, how professional I want it to look. I don't have it, and that made me to spend a lot of hours editing my videos. The first video I edited when I started editing videos was, I think it took close to 1 week. I know you might be shouting, that's too much. How can you be editing videos for 1 week? Yes, it took me 1 week for me to be able to decide the font, the background music, to fine-tune the voice using the editing app I was using, and everything, and a whole lot. I passed through a lot of all those screenings, and that made my editing journey, the first impression about editing, tedious for me. So the reason why I'm creating this video is to educate those people who are coming up or who wants to start a YouTube channel as a video editor. There is a little guide I'm going to be sharing with you that nobody told me before I started editing videos on my phone. So without further ado, let us dive right into the business of the day. One of the things that nobody told me before I started editing videos on my smartphone was that they didn't tell me that editing takes time. At first, in my head, I thought editing a 30-second video would just take 10 minutes of my time. But you know what? I was wrong. I ended up spending close to 24 hours figuring out the font I'm going to use in the video, figuring out the background I'm going to use in the video, figuring out how to edit the voice, and everything became so cumbersome that at that early stage when I was starting video editing, I became annoyed and I said, to hell with everything. But you know what? I didn't leave the edits. All I did was, as I was continuously editing videos, I began to add up my speed, and now I can just see editing a 40 seconds video will just take me, if not more than 15 minutes of edit, and I'm done because I am consistent. I consistently make practice and I create videos. Now it has entered inside of me, and when I see a video and I want to edit, it don't even take me close to 10 minutes. It won't take me close to 10 minutes to decide which font, which background, which voice effect, which transitions, which animation I'm going to use. Everything just come to my head in place because I have been practicing. So it will feel slow at the beginning, but don't worry. Keep practicing. You will get to that stage you want to get to. The number 2 thing nobody told me when I started, before I entered into the video editing world, was they didn't tell me that not all clips need to be used in my videos. Yes, I will explain this. At first, while I was editing a talking head video like this, after I'm done videoing myself or recording it, when I take to my editing app, I hate to trim out any part out of the videos. But you know what I discovered? When you leave everything inside your video and you don't cut out some part, people will be tired of watching you, because not every clip in the video needs to be shown to your viewers. So not every clip needs to be shown to your viewers. You have to edit some parts that are not clear enough. Replace it with talking with any other footage that best explains what you feel you are saying. You can even use your background voice saying something, and then you'll be showing another video explaining what you want to. It makes you more engaging. You understand me? The other thing I wish I knew before entering into the video editing mode was aspect ratios of my videos. Vertical versus horizontal ratios of videos. Yes, this might sound like a bit confusing to you because you are just starting out, but yeah, I would just advise you record your videos with the social media platform you're thinking or you want to post it. If you want to post on YouTube, YouTube makes use of 9:16 ratio. They make use of Facebook makes use of 9:4:3 ratio for Instagram, and I will show all the whole aspect ratio on the screen so that in case you want to record videos, you should know the dimensions. But the advice I always give to video editors is that record in the 16:9 aspect ratio so that when you take to your, not even recording in the 16:9 aspect ratio, just record in the horizontal mode so that once you get all your clip, when you take to your editing app, you can trim them, you can resize them to the platform you want to post them in your mind. So that is what I planned on my own. Nobody told me. I'm sharing this with you for free. The other thing I want to share with you that you need to know before entering into the video editing mode is learn to use clean transitions and simple effects on your videos while editing. Yes, when I first started out editing, I would combine a whole lot of transition, a whole lot of effects on my videos, and you know what? When I want to watch them, it becomes so noisy and too jam-packed that even I myself, who created it, I don't fall in love with what I have recorded. So always learn to use simple, at most one transition, at most two transition, at least one transition, so that it will keep your video safe. In that way, your video will look way better and professional. The other thing I want to share with you on the things you need to know before beginning your video editing journey, either on YouTube or on Facebook or any other social media platform, is learn to use background music that communicates with the tone of the video you are recording. Yes, you will agree with me that there are some background music that set the mood of your video. In fact, background music sets the mood of videos. So imagine I am making use of a hip hop kind of music background, or I'm making use of a drum or somebody singing very loudly at the background of this video. You will not find it comfortable or convenient for you to watch. So you always use calm music, calm solo music in your videos. Like talking head video, it's always advisable you make use of tracks that are not a bit noisy so that it will blend well with your videos. The second to the last point I want to share with you is always ensure you save your work while editing. Yes, laptop can freeze, phone can freeze. In fact, your phone can crash, your laptop can crash at any moment. The apps you're using can crash. So nothing is 100% trusted in this world. So the moment you log into your editing app and you are editing anything, ensure you always save. Ensure you save before you move to the next step of your editing. I have been a victim to that. At some point when I was almost done editing my videos, I didn't save, and then when I wanted saving it, my smartphone switched up because of low battery, and you know what happened? I began from square one. So it would be very, very tiring if you forget to save your videos. Endeavor to save your videos whenever you are editing. Hope I'm getting myself clear. Yes, sir. Smartphone editing isn't just a skill. It is a journey. Keep creating the nonsense. Yes, in fact, when I was creating videos, there are some videos I recorded and I never posted it online because I myself was so satisfied with what I did. So there are sometimes you will record yourself, there are times you create something and you will end up not even using it. It's part of the progress too. So smartphone editing is not just a skill, it is a journey. You will learn more with each video, each mistake, and each post you make. It starts small. Stay curious and don't be afraid to keep trying. One day, you will look back at how far you have come. So, thank you for watching this video and staying with me at this point. If you had not liked, comment, and subscribe, please, we are doing yourself a great disservice because this channel is loaded with so many hacks on how you can become a smartphone video editor, on how you can start small and become successful in the online space. So thank you for watching and bye.